Grand Rising. This is the Morning Drive Live. Me, the Mad Trucker. And this live is welcome for all who would like to attend on the condition that they first read the channel description. And if there's something that they're still interested in, if something that you're still interested in and you'd like to participate in this comment section, the first thing that's required is that you follow the directions and greet everybody in this room, regardless if I'm here by myself, if it's flooded, with a peaceful greeting according to your culture, your customs, and your ways. After you do that, you can ask me a question, you can make a statement or a comment, and I'll address you. However, after I address you, the working definition of a conversation is as follows and shall not deviate. A conversation, for the purposes of this live, the working definition is truthful and honest questions and answers using logic to come up with solutions to problems. It's not a place for arguments, debates, or wars, because arguments, debates, and wars are synonymous with leaving problems in their wake. The only way you can really, truly eradicate a problem is to have a conversation about it. And that's the purpose of this live, conversations. If you saw a video that I made and you don't like the delivery or you disagree with the information that I'm providing, you can address me directly. And to date, I've been doing this for years and nobody has issue with my content unless it's in the comment section. They don't want to come to the live and, ask me questions about, the topics that I bring to the forefront on my channel here or on TikTok. And I'm not monetized by any social media platform. I'm not monetized by YouTube or TikTok. I do social media strictly for the channel description. That's why it's required reading if you would like to participate in the comment section. Now, with that being said, I'm going to be live. I'm going to pick a topic. And if nobody decides to participate in the comment section, I will wish everybody who's watching this now or at a later date a peaceful day. And this is just for general information. In case you didn't know, today is a special day. If you're watching this now or at a later date, today, right now is a special day because there are people that were doing this yesterday that aren't doing it today. And I don't tell grown people what to do. I just share what works for me because it works. And that is this. If you can help somebody, I don't care if they're the same religion, color, they have the same ideology, whatever. If you can help somebody in a positive and constructive manner, and it's no cheese off your toast or skin off your back, then help that person. And if you refuse to help that person or you don't want to help that person or can't help that person, simply leave that person alone. And shalom, Emily. Thank you for joining the live and thank you for greeting everybody peacefully. If you'd like to ask a question or if you even like, I tell you what, we're going to make it an open topic, Emily. Since you're the first person that greeted everybody peacefully, I'm going to let you pick the topic for today. And we'll make that a topic for conversation. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. But yeah, you're more than welcome to do so because you greeted everybody peacefully. And thank you for watching this rising. And it is an open topic. So Emily, because you're the first person to participate in the comment section, you can pick a topic for discussion. And if you don't, then by the time I get home, if nobody picks a topic or if nobody wants to engage, I'll simply wish everyone a peaceful day. Nick Dredd, shalom. Thank you for joining the live. Grand Rising. Oh, well, yeah, we can talk about comedy. There's nothing wrong with comedy. Even the Most High has a sense of humor. Look at the platypus. I'm just saying. You ever look at the faces that people make? And Iran, if that's a peaceful greeting, then shalom to you, brother. Thank you for joining this rising. You want to talk about pizza, Emily? Okay. Always, Nick Dredd and Shalom. Thank you for joining the live, and you're more than welcome to come back anytime because all you followed in suit. You greeted everybody peacefully. And you said what you had to say. I appreciate it. But Emily picked the topic for this rising. The topic is pizza, and we're not going to talk about how those P3DOs. We're not talking about that kind of pizza. We're talking about the pizza with the crust and the sauce and the meat and whatnot on it. Yeah, we can talk about that kind of pizza. Yeah, Mad Trucker ain't about that other type. But yeah, pizza's real good. Oh yeah, I'm concentrating on the road. I can multitask. And I appreciate your concern, Nick. No, we cannot talk about firearms. That's kind of off limits. I really don't have a desire to talk about firearms. But I appreciate you posing. And alaikum assalam to you, Stephen. Thank you for joining this rising. And Emily, because she was the first one to greet everybody, she picked the topic for today, and the topic is pizza. We're talking about the real pizza, not the code word, but the food pizza. People say the Chicago stuffed crust is the best pizza, and I have to agree with those people. I'm just going to be honest with you, Emily. Chicago has a deep dish pizza. It's Giordano's. It's a masterpiece. It is a masterpiece. It's like a pizza on top of a pizza with the cheese on top, and when you cut into it, you got the meat and the cheese in between. It's like a pie. It's a real pizza pie, for real. A lot of people like thin crust. I like thin crust, but I got to be in the mood for it. We just came out of, I just finished unleavened bread, and I saw a recipe for unleavened pizza. I said, okay, well, I'm going to have to try that. Yeah, pizza's pretty good. Yeah, I can dig on that. Well, that's what they say, Steven. I knew somebody was going to come in and say New York got Chicago beat. Well, I've had New York pizza. New York pizza is good. I can't throw them under the bus. Because compared to what I get here in Mississippi, yeah, whether it's from New York or Chicago, I'd pick either one. But Mississippi pizza, if I'm not the one that's making it, and I'm not talking about Pizza Hut or Domino's. That's not talking about the real deal, the real deal Holyfield where they spin you, and I'm talking about from start to finish, they make it. It's not no prepackaged stuff they use it. My aunt, before she passed, used to make that pizza. And I mean, it's the best pizza, the best. But I always find that the best food is the food that you cook yourself. And it's a lot cheaper too. And a lot of people, they're going to have to find out the hard way. Let me see. All right, Cross. Yeah, Cross is okay. Cross pizza. You're talking about Cross. Yeah, Red Baron, right? Red Baron's pretty good. They make a frozen stuffed crust pizza. And it's pretty good. I mean, it's nothing to write home about, but it's good. It's pretty good. Steven says, I found some real good pizza in Austin, Texas. I've been to Austin, Texas too, but I haven't had their pizza, but I had their barbecue. Now, I ain't gonna tell you what I think about Texas barbecue because I don't want you to fight with me, Steven. But I'm just give you a little clue. I lived in Memphis, Tennessee for 7 years. And Memphis has some very delicious barbecue, especially if you go to Chuck's. I'm not sure if Chuck's is still open, but Chuck's Barbecue, they make a pulled beef sandwich, and they put the coleslaw on the meat with the sauce, and they toast the bun. It's very good. And today's a beautiful day, y'all. I really appreciate you all joining this rising, and I praise the Most High. I praise him every day, and that works for me. And I don't force it on nobody because, like I said, the live is welcome to all who want to attend. And I appreciate conversations and pizza. I didn't think it was going to be the topic, but now you got me hungry. Yeah, but New York and Chicago pizza, yeah, they've always been battling back and forth to see who has the best. But, if you ask me, I got to say Chi. I gotta say Chicago got the best, but I'll never throw New York pizza under a bus because it's good too. I ain't gonna cap. It's good. Well, I've reached the homestead, y'all, and I'm gonna try to catch up with the comments. Yeah, we talked about Cross. I found some real good pizza in Austin. We talked about that. One of my friends was born in Austin, Texas. Yeah, Austin, Texas is pretty cool. I've been through there. I was driving. I was 18 wheeling. Yeah, I used to go through Texas every week. Houston and I used to go through Houston and Dallas. Used to come down through Oklahoma. I drop off in Muskogee, pick up in Houston, then I go to Louisiana, from Louisiana to Georgia, Georgia back to Mississippi. Big loop. I had a dedicated route. But yeah, Austin, they have some. I had their barbecue. Maybe we might talk about barbecue tomorrow. We might talk about barbecue. And if you come, Steve, man, please don't fight me. But I got to ride with the Memphis barbecue, man. Slime pizza is good on Sundays. Yeah, I mean, pizza. Any food that you eat more than once, if you eat it, you get burned out on it. It doesn't matter. Name a food. You eat it every day, all day, every day. You get burned out on it, regardless of how good it is or not. Yeah, it's good to have a variety in your diet. And pizza's all right. It's good on some days, and it's not on others. It was always good when I was in school. They had pizza day in the cafeteria. But that was before I knew any better and was eating pork. But yeah, it was good back then. But I want to thank you, Emily, and thank you, Stephen, for joining the Mad Trucker that's rising. May the Most High bless and keep you. And everybody else, if you're watching this now at a later date, may the Most High bless and keep you. May his countenance be gracious upon you. May the Most High smile upon you and give you shalom. And remember, you take nobody else's to get none. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'm the Mad Trucker.